Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Seashell here. So glad that you took the time to stop by and check out to see what I have been making. So, I did a short video just to let you know that this video was coming. And what I've done, I've created every single one of these um, capes, coats, and cardigans and jackets. And I did this over a period of time, but I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on and some of the techniques of what I did with some of the patterns. Um, did a little different hacking with some and changed, some of the structure. But overall, I'm just so pleased with what I created. So, first of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already, please consider to subscribe. It's free and we like having fun over here on this channel, jumping into different ways of manipulating patterns and fabrics and upcycling and all that kind of stuff. So, and I have a good time at it too. Not only that, I'm learning a lot. So, if you're new, welcome. And to my existing subscribers, thank you for your support as always. So, you guys just hang in there and keep on coming back because I want to keep bringing, the things that I'm creating and just enjoying the process. So, what I'm going to do right for this video is that I'm going to explain each coat, cape, jacket, and then what I did, and then I'm going to try each one of these on, and I'm going to show you each garment that I made. So, what I want to start out first is with this mood pattern, and this is a cardigan, and this is the PDF pattern, and this one is called the hyssop cardigan, and it has 6 pieces: the front, the sleeves, the pockets, the collar, the band that goes around the front of the jacket here, or the cardigan. And I made this one using some fabric that I had in my stash. Very pretty, thick, sort of a heavy fleece. And I'll show that to you when I model that one on. Then the next one I want to do is the jacket. Now I have 2 Vogue patterns. They are both classified as jackets. This Vogue pattern is Vogue 12166, and it's considered a Mrs. Jacket, and I did view A, and I did this out of upcycling denim, so I'm very happy with that and can't wait for you guys to see that. This next one, this Vogue jacket, I did view A, the short version, and I did this out of this beautiful plaid fabric, and I'll show that to you. This, and I used some denim, so I did a mixture of things with this jacket. It has a blue satin lining, and it's really gorgeous. Can't wait to show that to you, and you'll be surprised of how I hacked this pattern as well. The next one is McCall's M8029, and this cape here, and I made a view A, And this one I did out of a herringbone, and then with the accent collar here I did out of a real soft velour. The next cape I made, I did view A, and this one I made out of upcycling denim jeans, and this one really turned out really beautiful. I can't wait to show this one to you. Next up is this gorgeous trench coat. This is a Nomi R12049 by Beauty J'adore, and I did the women's trench coat, and I also did this too out of upcycling men's khaki pants, and it took me about 9 pairs of pants to make this coat, but when I tell you it is fabulous, you just, it is so warm and comforting, and I just love it. The next coat is the New Look 6742, and I did view A. And this too, I changed the facing here, the collar I should say, and I did that in a really beautiful fabric too. This one was a plaid fabric, and then I did a accent with a soft caramel color velour material. And then last is the Lisette by Butterick 6244, and I did view A, and I did this out of a houndstooth. Yes, I did this one out of a houndstooth fabric. This one is unlined, and it's just gorgeous. So those are the capes and the coats and the jackets that I have created. So now what I want to do is I'm going to try on each one of these and let you see what they look like. Stay tuned. Okay, this is the hyssop cardigan, and this is the one from the Move pattern, and this is the fabric that I used. I had in my stash, and I really love it. It is so warm, and it really has a fleece lining, so I didn't really have to do anything extra to it. It is so comfortable, and I love how this fits. And you see the curvature of the front facing here. And it has pockets. So you have pockets there. And it's form-fitting, and it's gorgeous. And I really love that one. So up next is going to be the Vogue jacket. So this again is the Move pattern, the hyssop cardigan. Love it. So next up is the Vogue pattern, the 1717, and this is the jacket, the view A. And what I like about this one is this is this real buttery blue plaid, and I lined it with denim with some upcycling from the jeans, some pieces that I had, and then I did the accent on the buttons here, the pockets I should say, and added this beautiful buttons. And I got this inspiration off of Saks Fifth Avenue website, and I saw this jacket, and it was a little bit different. It was made different, but I knew that I had a Vogue pattern that was similar. So I took the cuffs of the sleeve and I added the denim just like this. And again, the facing denim. And it has pockets just like that. And I love it. And it is so comfortable. Now this one you could button, or you could just leave unbuttoned. And that's what I chose to do with this jacket. Okay, so up next is another upcycling with denim. Okay, here's my next upcycled with denim, and this is the Vogue 12166, and this is view A. And what I did with this jacket is I used a lot of pieces that I had from denim projects that I used before in pieces. And so this is a patchwork of a lot of pieces here. And then as you can see in the back, I just added this little feature, really cute, with the pockets and the pants front. And then it buttons right here at the waist. This one has no pockets and it's lined. And I used not checkerboard, but what you call lumberjack, the fleece lining or the fleece material, but it was a scarf. And so I upcycled the lining and I used it for this. And it just gives it a fun little warm, quirky feeling, I think. But I love it. And here's the pants pockets. And then again. So this is a Vogue jacket. And I have the buttons here. And they match the buttons here at the waist. So I love it. I love using denim and upcycling, and I am having a great time creating so many different things. So, all right, up next are the capes. All right, here's another jean upcycled, and this is the McCall's cape. This was view A, and again, using denim pockets from pants. Did this beautiful button, these accents with the crowns. And it flows so beautiful. And you have two different, well, the features here where you can have your arms through this way, or you can have them like this, and that way you can put your hands in your pockets like this. And it is just beautiful. I love it. I love it. I think it took me, I think it was probably 2 pairs of pants with this one. And if you guys recognize, this is one of the projects that I did, the bucket hat with the denim. And then I'll show you what I did with the collar here. And I use the closure, this little toggle closure here, and the loops here. And I just had fun with this, using leftover pieces. So, love it. So up next is another cape. And I think you'll like this one as well. All right, this is my next cape. This is the McCall's. And this was view A. And this is a little bit more, I think a little bit more dressier. I used this herringbone or herringbone, yes, this fabric here. And as you can see, the tie goes through the back and comes up front here. This one has no pockets, but it's a simple cape and flows really nice. And then this is this velour neckline collar, and this one actually could go up a little bit like this to keep the chill off your neck. But it is so soft. It is just so super super easy. This pattern, and I will explain when I get back to the sewing table about how this one gave me a little bit difficulties, but once I learned how to manipulate it, it turned out nice. So this has the tie belt here, and this one is unlined, so didn't need to line that, but I think it turned out really nice. And this is McCall's 8029. So up next is another nice coat. You're gonna love this one. So up next is this new look Mrs. coat, and I had this very soft wool type of fabric here, plaid, that I got a while ago. And then I had this very soft, buttery, so cream color, cocoa sort of color, not cocoa, but so cream, but it's like a soft fleece. And so this is what I did for the accent collar facing. So you can snap the coat here with a button or snap, and then it has the belt and also has pockets. And this is unlined. And has the tie belt here, and I just did a little variation. One side of the belt has the fabric, the striped fabric, and then the other side has the matching has the fabric that is of the collar here. So I just thought that that was a, doing a reversible type of play on the belt, but it's roomy. It has the drop sleeve here, and so comfortable. It almost gives like a robe type of appearance, but it's gorgeous. I love it, and it's warm, very nice. And this one is actually this is very easy to make. You can do so many different variations, hacking this one to however you want to design. But yeah, this is new look 6742. Very easy. Love it. Okay, so up next I have the Butterick coat. So this coat, this Mrs. women's coat actually, is very much like I would say it's almost like a cardigan, but it depends on the type of fabric that you use. I use this houndstooth fabric, and it is a woolen type of blend. Very, very, this was so easy, this pattern here. But the thing I love about this one is just that it has this feature here that allows it to have that drape. And this also has pockets. And it was so easy. And it's unlined because I did use the herringbone, but you can line it if you choose to. but because of the panels here, this front piece, if you line it, you'll just it'll be a contrasting lining if you choose to do it like that. I didn't want to, because I just wanted it to just be simple. But this is the Butterick Lisette, a Butterick 6244. Very easy and lightweight. So you can almost use this like I said, a cardigan or a sweater. Very nice for the weather. Okay, so up next is my last coat, and you're gonna love this one. Okay, guys. At this point, I don't even know what to say. I saved this for last because this coat, it was just an amazing make. And I did this coat out of 9 pairs of men's khaki pants. And you'll see the color variation. It goes from tans to light creams to the back to the piecing here. It was an amazing make. And this is the Know Me pattern, the trench coat, the women's trench coat by Beauty J'adore. And this coat is lined, and as you can see, I'll show you, that's the lining here. It's kind of hard to see, but yes, I think it worked really well. This was some lining I had in my stash, and it's a lightweight polyester blend. I think if that, because it's stretchy, but it's just perfect for the lining of this coat. So let's go into the details. You have your, what they call the opulets here. I use these beautiful buttons here. This high collar here. This part right here came off the back of a pair of pants. And so you have, for this flap, you have the pocket here. So I like that little feature. And then you have your armbands, I guess you call them, with the pocket buttoned on either side. And then this is double-breasted. So, as you can see, I'll button this up. And it feels amazing on. This coat, it has just the right weight, and it just feels so good. And it has this tie belt, which you can have a buckle on the edge of this one. At the time when I made this, I couldn't find the buckle that I wanted, so I'm gonna have to order that one, but we can just tie it off right now. And then it has the welt pockets here, and then again in the back. And you can see the variation of the colors here. This coat is just amazing. I've never made a coat that was of this structure before. So this is my first time making a trench coat, and I absolutely love it. And probably, I know I will do it again. And I think I would like to do probably like I may do a denim, and then I may just do a black solid color, but love it, love it, love it, love it. And again, this is the Know Me pattern. Beauty's Adore women's trench coat. So, I hope you enjoyed my little fashion show of my makes. So let's go back to the sewing table and we'll get into a little bit more detail on some of these coats. So guys, as you can see, I have been busy in my little coat making factory over here. I have been putting them out, spitting them out, and it has been a fantastic process with each and every one. So this one again was the women's trench coat, the Know Me women's trench coat, 12049. And I just wanted to lay this out like so that I can show you the different colors, because I don't know if you were able to pick up the color variations when I was modeling the coat. But this is the lining. Absolutely gorgeous in this this plaid black with some red maroon. It's kind of hard to see, but it is just, it fits so well. And then with the buttons, oh my gosh, this coat is just amazing. And I took this coat to work, and my coworker said that it was like the coat was just absolutely, I let her try it on. She said this coat, it was giving her a warm and fuzzy hug, and she loved it. And that just made my heart swell to know that she appreciated my works. So next up, I'm going to show you the other coat, the Lisette. Oh, let me show you the feature on the back of this trench coat too. This was just, I love this little flap. I don't know what you call this, like this back vent collar. I'm not sure what you call it. But this is what I wanted to talk about with the color variations from the different pairs of pants. It was from the khakis. And then that's the belt. So just wanted to point that out. So this one again, this was the Hyssop cardigan by Mood. And this fleece with this lining, this actually was a double-sided fabric. So if you can see that, that was the underside of the main pattern here, the fabric here. And so I didn't have to line it at all. And that's what I loved about this fabric here. But this cardigan is just gorgeous and simple. And I love the size of it. And it was just perfect. And this was easy too. And the neckline of this is just, the front of here is just, it adds so much of a dimension, and just a classic little cardigan. So very simple. Next one is the yes, honey, the upcycled classy jacket, the Vogue jacket. And this again inspired by a jacket I saw on the Saks Fifth Avenue website, going for $500 and some odd. And I was just so inspired that I was like, yeah, let me see what pattern I have that I can make that. And this is a winner. I just absolutely love the accent of the denim here on the pockets with the buttons. Now, what I will say is that on the side of the cuffs here, there will be 3 more buttons just like this. I just didn't add them on just yet because I was debating if I wanted to put them on there or not, but I think I will. But upcycled jeans for the facing, and then this beautiful silky blue, baby blue, light blue lining. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then again, this was the Vogue 1717 View A. Love it. Next is this fun little piece here. This was the jacket. This was the other Vogue little waistcoat jacket. And I just had fun with this one, using so many different pieces of denim and just putting it together, just having fun, experimenting with different elements. And then this is the back. And this was just cut off from the back part of the jeans. And of course, the pockets here. Very, very, very easy. And love this plaid lumberjack lining. Again, Vogue 12166 View A. Love it. Next up is the cape. Now, I must say that I have never made a cape before, never worn a cape. But when I saw the potential of using denim for coats and jackets, I was thinking, well, why not a cape? And so I picked up this pattern, this McCall's 7477, and I made it was a medium size, but I think I increased it by 1 inch just to make it a little bit larger. But this is View A, and I love it. I used the pants pockets from a pair of Levi jeans. I had the buttons, the little I don't know what you call these. I think you call them the toggle closure, frog closure, but for the neck. And then the little arm openings. And then just in the back, it's just plain. But the details of the collar, just using the pieces of you know, from the pants, I just think it gives it just a great look. Love it. And then the next, this coat. And I know that I'm kind of going through this really fast. I didn't really want this video to be too long, but I just wanted to share with you just some of the little details of the coat and the up close of how it looks. This was the new look, 6742, and I love the plaid and the way this cream, this tan, it just blends so effortlessly, and I just love it. And this is very, very comfortable as well, and just fun with the belt and the, you know, the contrasting unlined. So great make, great make. And this was View A. And you can make this longer, but I just wanted a shorter version. This is the McCall's 8029 View A. And I just wanted to show you how, laying it out, how this looks. Just real elegant. I love just how luxurious this neckline is. So this is my second cape, and I absolutely think it turned out gorgeous. Again, so the reason why I wanted to talk about this pattern though at first, and I'm going to be honest, when I cut everything out, it was so simple, but I thought it was going to be pretty easy. But this thing tripped me up as far as the collar here, because with this pattern you could make it with the hood. I didn't want to make it with the hood, so the directions were just a little, they were a little I don't know, it was just something about the way that this pattern was written, and so I had to make some personal notes. If I make this coat again, I had to make personal notes here just so that I know what connected to what, So views 1 through 7 to 8 was simple. But once I got in between 8 and 10, it was confusing. So I honestly had to go on to YouTube here on the YT and look up a tutorial to see who made this cape. And I can't remember what her name is, but I will put it down in the description for this tutorial. And once I watched her tutorial, it came together as in a snap. So yeah, this one really, I use my seam ripper a lot to pick apart. I'm telling you, I was about ready to throw this thing away, but I persevered and I made it, and it turned out great. And so last is the fun Butterick pattern here, the Lisette, which I can call like a cardigan, coat, sweater, whatever you want to call it, but it's comfortable, and I love the houndstooth pattern. There's just something classic about it. It's just really just a great fun and easy make. And this was the Butterick 6244 View A, and this is how it flows like that. So, and this also comes with a dress, so I like the feature in that. So very simple, easy to put together. Love it. All right, guys, well, that is it for my makes for fall, for my coats, my jackets, my capes. And I tell you, I enjoyed every single process. It was a learning curve, but that's how you learn, by reading your instructions and just following. And then just sometimes you go outside of the box sometimes too. So there's nothing wrong with that, because you can make it your own. But I just want to thank you for hanging in here. And if you still here watching the video, thank you again for sticking with me. I know it was a long video, but I just wanted to share with you guys what I had created. And so if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments section below. and I will answer as soon as possible. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Love to have you. So thank you for joining me, and I hope everyone is doing well, taking care, and we'll see you in another video real soon. Bye-bye.